Hello, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Yeah, it's actually just after 10 o'clock this morning. So I'm very, very excited to share this with you. Let me just quickly share my screen with you, and then I'm going to start my presentation. Okay, so a student's guide on how to overcome fear. Okay, so this was my discussion that Christine asked me to do. And I was like, oh, I can so do this. I can so do this because I have experienced this real time in two ways in my life. So my first, okay, what was my biggest fear and how did I overcome it? It's not easy to speak about it, is it? No, it's not easy to speak about it. Yes, Lizanne, personally, and in Doterra. Doterra last year, December, and this I will never forget. And today, when I think back, if I think back at it, then I realize it was one of the most amazing communications that there was between me and Darlene. Because she phoned me and she said to me, I want to speak to you. I'm going to actually send you a voice note, which is going to be a long one, but I really want you to listen to it when you have time. And I did. I was actually driving towards Irene, and I was listening to this voice note, and man, did she hit it hard. Not that Leon didn't hit me hard. She hit it right where it made sense. Because I was like on this verge with Doterra where I was like, nothing is working. I'm getting all these leads. I'm contacting people. I'm putting in time. I thought I was putting in time. No, I wasn't. Okay. I really thought I've got this. But you guys will see later now where I made my mistakes and what my fear actually was. And then she said to me, Lizanne, I want you to go and sit down and take this weekend and go and think, what is it that is stopping you? There must be a little bit of fear. I was like, fear? Me? Fear? Ha, ha, ha. I laugh in the face of danger. No, I'm joking. I was like, I don't have fear for anything. I was thinking afterwards, I don't have fear. And then it hit me. I do. You do, Lizanne. You are afraid of what people will think while you started this business. You have a fear of people thinking, oh, you know what, she's just doing something else again. Ha, ha, ha. Oh, you know what, she's just, oh my goodness, now we're just going to see everything on Facebook again. I was scared of that. And I thought, you know what, flip this. It's not about them. This is all about me. This is about my goals and my dreams. And the personal value that I've learned this last year and 4 months in Doterra, I will never ever be able to explain. But what I want to get back to is there was a fear in my life, and it was called claustrophobia. Yes, I had the worst claustrophobia you can ever imagine. I couldn't get into an elevator. I couldn't. Say, for instance, me and my boys were playing and they would like put a blanket over my face. I promise you, I was this close of hitting them just to get them off. I had such anxiety, and obviously at that time I didn't have the oils. I had such anxiety that I would literally, I would just want to break through, just want to break and just get out of it. I couldn't stand going into a lift. I wanted to start crying. If I go alone, then it's okay. But as soon as there's people coming in, it would get worse and worse and worse and worse, to a stage where I literally started feeling like I'm getting a panic attack. That is how bad my claustrophobia was. Then, this was about 2007, this picture up here. My brother and my ex-husband decided, no, we are going to scuba diving. I'm like, listen, Linda, I'm in. I'm going to so do this. We went out. We went and bought every single scuba diving accessory, wetsuit, BCD, oxygen cylinders. You can call it. We bought it. This suit here that you see me in was my own. It cost about 60,000 rand, which is probably about 3,000 pounds. Okay, we were in it, like to do scuba diving for the rest of our life. Okay, this was my first picture. Now, just before this, okay, this for me was a huge one, So we started doing the course and everything. Obviously, in the theory, I think I got like 98% for my theory, away. But then we had to do practical. So we got to this quarry hall in Brits, and where we had to do our final instruction to pass and to get certified. And the more I was putting on this BCD and the wetsuit and the shark skin, and I can't even, the booties and the gloves, I was like, okay. And I'm like, no, man, you're going to be fine now. You're just not used to this, and it will get you better in the water and just expand a little bit or whatever. And then we start swimming out. Okay, to the middle of the lake. Okay. And then the dive instructor said, okay, just look down with your goggles. And I was like, what? Do we have to go down there? She's like, yes, that is our grid, and we're going to do all our exercises we practiced in the swimming pool yesterday. We're going to do down there. And I was like, there's no way. There's no way I'm going down. There's no way. My ex-husband at the time said to me, get out of this water, get out. And my brother was just like, oh my soul, the beep is going to hit the fan now. And then the dive instructor, amazing lady, she said to them, go down, just go and swim, just go and snorkel, just go and scuba, just go and do whatever. Don't worry, you will be down soon. She said to me, Lizanne, I've got this. I will not leave you. I will take you down. Even if it takes us 2 days to get you down to that grid, I will take you down and you will get there. We started descending, and then she started taking me in zigzag motions. And it was only 5 meters, that grid. It was only 5 meters down into the lake. 5 meters, that's like nothing, no? That's how scared I was. That is how fear completely overtook me with my claustrophobia that I had. You know what was the worst? I got there. Just as we got there, my oxygen was almost depleted, and we had to come up all the way again. But if it took me 45 minutes, I did it. Okay. We had our cylinders re-tanked or re-oxygen. I don't know what you say about it. Refilled. We had them refilled, and we went down. First time it was a little bit more easier. Third time I was like, I've got this. BCG, deflate. Went down to the grid, and then when we got to the grid, okay, she said to me, okay, mask clearance. So then you literally have to take off your mask. I couldn't find my mask. We're moving. I had to take my mask off, completely off, in your hand, under the water. Then you have to put it back up. You have to tilt it a little bit, and then you have to blow your bubbles inside your mask so that the water disperses, the oxygen disperses the water out of your mask. Then you put it on, and then you can continue scubaing. So it's a safety measure that we had to take. She said to me, okay, my brother did it, my ex-husband did it, and then she went to me, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. And she said, okay, breathe. I'm like, your turn, take off. I'm like, no. And then my brother swam in front of me, and he stood in front of me, and he took me by the shoulders, and he said to me, you are okay. You can do this. And he said to me, look at me. And he took his glasses off, and he put them back on. He did the whole sequence. And I'm like, he said, you can do this. Okay, and then he said to me, and this I'll never forget. I'm like, and then he said to me, okay, you count. And then I just got myself, I started relaxing, I started breathing slowly, and I said, okay, I can do this. I've practiced this in the swimming pool, I can do this. And I did it. I did it. Okay. And today when I'm sitting here, I'm proud to say that I'm a certified nitrox advanced 30 certified scuba diver with 97 dives. Okay. So this was the best experience of my life. This was my second dive where we were in a quarry hole in the Northern Cape where we had, I think, about 10 centimeters visibility. We went down to 30 meters. This was in Mauritius, this was in the Seychelles, and this was in Thailand, where I saw my first whale shark ever in my life with my cousin. Now, after 97 dives, if I stopped here, if I stopped, and when my ex-husband said to me, get out of the water, just get out, I can't do this. And my brother was like, my sister, and I got out. I'm like, you know what? I'm not worth it. I freaking failed. I'm just a terrible person. I've wasted all this money. Would have been able to see this. Would have been able to make 90, I think it's 94, 97 dives if I quit there. Look at this journey that I've went through in my life just by not quitting this day. And this is why this picture was taken, because that is where I got certified. And I never knew what was waiting for me. Just with a simple thing like scuba diving. Okay, level up. Take down notes when we talk about this. In all the classes, take down notes. If you can't join the Wednesday evening class because you have something on, which is fine, then make a point to watch that same class the next morning at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. You cannot miss Wednesday evening 8 o'clock classes if you want to make a business from Doterra. When life punches you in the face, and I promise you, I had a few punches thrown my way, a lot of times. You can either cry about it, feel sorry about yourself. In Afrikaans, we say you are jammer gat. I'm so sorry. I can't do this. My life is such a mess. I can't do this. Seriously? Or get to work. Get to work and be better than that situation. Take control of your situation. And I know 2 months ago, I must be very honest with each and every single one of you. You guys know we had COVID and we were in isolation for 21 days. It was really serious, the lowest point that I've been in a very, very, very long time in my life. A very, very long time. And it took me about 2 weeks to get out of that. I was not myself. I was really not myself. But I had to take control out of that situation. Not Christine, Dalian, Peter, Neil, my upline. Not my team, not my leaders, Auntie Marisa, Kerry, and all my builders, amazing people in my team. I had to take control for that. Because I control the situations and the turnout that happens in my life, not anyone else. I make that change and I make that decision to make a difference. You're going to lose a lot of friends when you get serious about life goals, and especially in your Doterra business. That is the reason why a Bugatti has 2 seats and a bus has 30. I promise you guys, there are many weekends where my friends are visiting each other, having a nice braai, having a few drinks, where I'm sitting now, and I'm working. But it's not a work for me, it's a passion. I'm working out stuff for my teams. I'm going onto YouTube, going to make sure that I've got this all, teaching myself, getting more experience gained, things that I don't know of the Doterra business. I go and look for it. Oil games, educational classes, the business masterclass. That's what I'm all busy with now, okay? If we think about a bus, I want you guys to get this picture, okay? So in South Africa, obviously you guys know we are very into rugby, and we have won the Rugby World Cup a few times. Woohoo! Go Bokke! Okay. I want you to think about this. When they come into our Tambo airport, okay, there's then they will arrange this big ceremony where the Bokke gets onto this bus, or the rugby players, they get onto this bus, this open bus, and it's got the South African flag on it, and everyone is going to these main cities because they want to see the Bokke, and they want to see the trophy being held high. They want to see it. So there's flags waving, and this bus is the Springbok flag is on it, and the Bokke is standing there with their jackets, and it's just amazing. So I want you to think about our Doterra bus. This is our Doterra bus. And we've got the freaking most beautiful bus ever, with the most amazing people ever on this bus. I want you to think of the people that is standing in the crowd. Do they want to see a Doterra bus like, when we drive past, or do they want to say, woohoo, go Doterra team, go Doterra team, this is what we are, we love life, we've got this passion, we're loving the oils, it's changing lives, this is just amazing. This is what we want people to see. If you're not sharing these oils with people, how will they know how they work and how they will change lives? How they will support every single person in this world with what is going on at this stage and at this time? Just people struggling to sleep. Why are we not sharing this amazing oils with every single little person that we know? We want those people, the spectators, to come and join our bus. And yes, we have people sitting at the back of the bus and in the middle of the bus and in the front bus or in the upper seat or the lower seat. Doesn't matter where you are in this bus. There are some of us that's maybe going to get off the bus for 1 or 2 or 3 stops, which is also fine. I got off the bus just now for a month, let's say 5 weeks. I did. But it was my decision to get back on. Nobody forced me. Nobody said, if you do not get onto this bus, lady, we're going to sort something out. Nuh-uh. I made the choice to get back onto this bus. Why do you want to miss this bus? Why do you want to get off and miss the destination that we are all going for? Do you want to be home on a Friday night, one day when we can all get together again when all this stuff is over, and you're sitting there in front of your Zoom? It's a Doterra event in Utah, and all the leaders, everyone that's reached their ranks, they're all going onto stage, and you are sitting there with your popcorn, and like, I could have done this. That could have been me. I could have been on that stage. Really? But you're sitting with your popcorn now in front of your television on a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday. Sure, that sounds harsh, Lizanne. And you guys know I don't mean it that way. Do not miss this Doterra bus. Do not miss it. Why is fear stopping you? Because people who won't take step number 1 never take step number 2. If you've never joined an Intro to Essential Oil class, you've not done any steps. If you've been with Doterra for more than 2 months and you want to make a business and you've never joined an Intro to Oil class, just start there. If you don't know anything about essential oils, I think I've joined those classes maybe in a year more than 60, 70 times. If you don't know anything about the business or the essential oils, just watch those classes every single day until you know that class off by heart. That is how you contact people. That is how you start telling people about the oils. That is how we spread the word of Doterra. Stop looking or hoping for more resources in your life. Identify systems where you can become more resourceful with what you already have. We've got it. We've got everything. We've got everything. If you are with Doterra and you are on this call tonight and you do not know that there's a teamresourcesite.com, oh my word, you are missing everything about this business. Of course, everything is on there. How to WhatsApp someone, how to do a Facebook ad, all the videos, testimonies. The list goes on and on and on and on of everything that is on that team resource site. And that is what I did December. I promise you guys. When Dalian asked me, what is stopping you? I also realized, I won't say that to Dalian, but I've not done the team resource site. So what do you think that I do in December? I went through that team resource site. Listen here, I downloaded everything onto my folders. I've got it. I've got it. Not everything. I'm still learning. I'm still taking baby steps in this business. I'm only premier now. So I'm still a little baby starting to crawl. If you're always worried about what other people think, you'll never be happy or achieve your goals. Why? What is stopping us? What is causing our fears? Number one, you're waiting to feel ready. Everybody makes the mistake of thinking that one day you're going to wake up and think, today's the day, I'm ready. Listen, girl, I'm so ready. I'm going to start this business. Okay, then start. Where? Where do I start? Or, you know what, I really can't do this now. I just started in that business and this is going to be huge, but really it's going to, you know what, can I tell you one thing? I'm not saying this to make anyone feel bad, and a lot of you know this, but for you, those of you who don't know me, I'm a single mom of 3 boys, 17, 15, and 11. So Doterra is not my full-time business. I've got a full-time business, which is keeping me busy from 8 till 6 at night. I'm doing Doterra in between, and I'm doing Doterra from 6 at night, or 5 in the afternoon, 6 in the afternoon, until 9, 10, 11 o'clock at night. I don't have anyone that helps me with my children. Okay, and nothing is stopping me from achieving my goals. So take action and use my 5-second rule, my scuba diving 5-second rule. Do the mask lift and just say, I'm closing my eyes, but now I have to open my eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now you're going to say, oh, Lizanne, but I can't do this. I really can't I can't do a Facebook Live. Okay, you know what, guys? Here we go. Let's just move my thingy-majig over. Okay, we're going to do a Facebook Live and you're all going to be on there. Okay, hello everyone. I hope you are doing great. I've got an amazing, actually I'm busy with a team call now, and I just want to show them how easy it is to do a Facebook Live. Okay, can you see? Live? Yes, we are live. And I also want to tell you, I've got amazing news, which I'm going to share with you a little bit later today. I'm on my way to Bethlehem in the Eastern Free State, but I will share that great news with you a little bit later. Okay, everyone, enjoy. Watch this later. Oh, that was difficult. Yo. Serious? Okay, hello everyone. I hope you are doing great. I've got an amazing, actually I'm busy with a team call now. Easy peasy. 1, 2, 3, done. Okay. Second one. You think you're an expert in change. In the beginning of Doterra, I was like, oh man, I can so do this. No, I don't like the way that this has been done. I'm going to do it this way because that's what I do. The truth is, Lizanne, you're a student in change in this business. I'm actually a newborn baby in this business. So get yourself out of I know it all, I can do this mode, and get yourself into I need to learn about what I need to do mode. Look to the experts, look to your upline, learn from them and let them guide you forward, whatever you want to do. Someone else can show you the steps you need to take to get to that situation. Number 3, hello, that's so me. You're trying to do it alone. All the research shows that the hardest way to change is on your own. You need to get into classes. You need to find support groups. You need to get circles of friends, whether they're online or offline, or mastermind groups. But listen to this, please. Find people that are with you on this Doterra journey of change. Get negativity out of your life. Get negative people out of your life. Get out of negative situations, because that is also what is stopping you. Do not give attention to negativity. Stay positive and stay focused on your goal and on your dream. You're not cheering yourself and celebrating every step. Man, I've done this in Doterra and it feels awesome. I'll never forget the night. Ooh! I'll never forget the night when me and Dalian and Christine was on a team call. And I was like, Dalian asked me, Lizanne, but how far are you from Premier? And I'm like, Dalian, I'm on 4,800, but the system hasn't updated yet. And suddenly, freaking, it was there. And the three of us, we were all in our pajamas and we were all on a WhatsApp video call and we were crying just for celebration. Celebrate the journey. Celebrate each and every single enrollment with your team. Celebrate when you have an amazing testimony about Doterra. Celebrate this because this motivates you. This is what takes you to the next step. Not cheering yourself up is demotivating. It's actually it's on the opposite. It's demotivating. It makes you feel horrible, which only make you feel less motivated to do the things that will help you change your life. Start this tonight and tomorrow, please. When you put your toothbrush in your mouth tomorrow morning or tonight, think of what I'm asking you. Just take it out, give yourself a high five on the mirror and tell yourself, you are brilliant. You're going to do this. You've got everything in front of you. You've got everyone behind you. You've got all the systems in place. You can do this. You've got this. And we've got your back. You can do this. What is the key to success? Isn't trying. You made a plan and it failed. That's okay. Try again. We only learn from our mistakes. You lost money trying something new. Other network marketing businesses, but there's no one that can actually come to Doterra, so I understand why it didn't work. No offense with all love said, but try again. Your business failed. Let's say last year and a half, a lot of us went through this. That's really okay. Just start again. Because you did it once, you can do it again. Just learn from the mistakes you made. Your first intro to essential oil class failed. Oh, it's hard. That was terrible. My English census was like crazy. There was only 2 people on the team call. All the cameras was off. I couldn't even see. I forgot to. But that's okay. That's how we learn from our mistakes. Try again. Oh, this one is bad. Your first enrollment quit Doterra after a month. I did all this hard work. I spent hours and hours and hours with this person, months and months, and she just enrolled. She actually brought back her home essential kit and she said, you can take it, I don't want it. Oh, that's okay. Use those oils for samples and try again. Never stop trying. Celebrate every single failure because every failure brings you closer to your success, your goals and your dreams. Speak up and ask for help. There's no reason in this business to have a plan B because plan B only distracts you from plan A. My plan A is Doterra 100%. Do you know how many times I've been contacted by other people begging me to join their network marketing companies? No way. My plan A is Doterra, and I cannot afford it to have my focus taken away from this business. I want you to really listen to this. Dreams are not what you see in your sleep. Dreams are goals which do not let you sleep at night. That is so true. Let me tell you, okay? 1st of September is starting, Diamond Club South Africa. I cannot sleep. And I've got my Serenity, Vetiver, Cedarwood, Lavender, Ylang Ylang, all of them in my diffuser, 10 drops in my diffuser. I cannot fall asleep. I cannot. This mind is like, do this, put this together, we can do this. Oh, that's a great idea. Okay. Oh, my mind cannot switch off. But that is what's not making me sleep. It's my dreams. Because that's my goal that I want to achieve. That's my goal. People laugh at me because I'm different. I don't care. I really don't care. You can laugh at me all that you want to. At least I can laugh at them because they're all the same. I know, they're all the same. Go and look at people outside Doterra. They're all just living the same life, day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, complaining. Oh, life is so bad. Oh, I cannot do this. Oh, crap. Just get over yourself. Quitting is just a waste of all the energy that you have invested into your dreams. That is what quitting is. All the months that you spend now being fully committed to this business. If you quit now, if I quit that day when I got out of the water, or when I was actually like almost chased out of the water in my scuba diving gear, what would I have missed? If I quit Doterra in December 2020, when I wasn't even executive, guys. I was like director, I think. Okay. Now I am actually close to eating silver. Huh? All the friends that really became so close to my heart, the relationships that I've built with all these people, the lives we have changed with these essential oils, the testimonies we've seen, the tears we've cried about happiness, the lessons I was learned, the personal development that just me that is sitting here today learned from this business. And I didn't want to quit in December, but say I would have. If you're thinking about quitting this business, I want you to remember this picture that I'm sharing with you guys now. Zoom in. Don't worry about which essential oils are sourced where. I want you to go and think about every little sourcement plant, and I know there's much more than is actually on this picture. One little source pointy thingy with magic, whatever. It's not just one farmer. It's a community of farmers in that country. So when you want to quit, I want to ask you, do you want to quit for this? Do you want to quit for every single blend that went into On Guard and the difference that this has made in the world the last couple of months, years or year? Do you want to quit for every single farmer that is working so hard to give us this? And On Guard is just an example. Do you want to quit for that farmer's wife? Do you want to quit for people that doesn't have running water? Do you want to quit for children that doesn't have schools? Communities that doesn't have hospitals? Do you know how fortunate we are to be in this business and you want to quit because of fear? I really want you to think about the opportunity that's given to you and you want to quit because of fear. I'm closing off with my dream and my goal. My dream and my goal is to reach gold. Woo! On the 30th of December, on my birthday, when I'm turning 42 this year, I want to reach the rank of gold. And I want to become country founder of South Africa. Ach, yeah, okay, Lizanne, that's awesome. You're great. You'll be able to do this, man. It's not about people giving me recognition. It's about me leaving a legacy for my boys, for their children and their children and their children, to say that this is what my mom did. This is the testimonies that my mom shared of how she changed people's lives with these oils. I want to have a purpose. I want a vision. I want a target. And that is my legacy and my reason why I want to do this. For my family and my boys to know that the day that I lie down my head, that she has really done, she's lived her life, man. She's lived her life. And she loved every single second of this journey with Doterra. That's ultimately what this is all about. Not wealth or personal achievement, but rather changing the world. One drop, one person, and one community at a time. I thank you, my wonderful team.